All right, good afternoon, everybody. How are you? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Got a couple of stragglers in the waiting room. We'll be letting them in shortly. So just wanted to say thank you so much to Jen and Jackie for bringing us this panel today, and certainly to the folks that they'll be talking about. And I think, Jackie, you have some things to show as well, right? So I gave you some screen sharing capabilities. Why don't you guys take it away and kick things off?
Awesome. Thanks, Rick. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I almost said Thursday. I feel like this week is flying by. Today, we're going to talk to some of our fellow agents and the marketing that they do. So we'll be talking to Silva, we'll be talking to Noelle, and we'll be talking to Olga. They each find marketing is a very, very, very important to their business, as we all do. And we're going to talk a little bit about what they're doing and why it's important to them. So since I know some of them are in the car and making the time for us at listing appointments right now as well, I'm going to put the question out. And then if to keep it orderly, we can have Noelle and then Silva and then Olga answer. That would probably be helpful because it'll keep it nice and clean and easy. So the first question that I'm going to put out there to you ladies is talk to the agents a little bit about why marketing is important for you and what it's helped do to your business.
Marketing is the number one thing that we need in our business. I mean, that's how we get our name out there. I'm very big on, you guys help me with my direct marketing. It is very important, again, for branding, for getting your name out there and just keep kind of hitting people with your name or logo or branding, whatever you're doing. So it's extremely important. I mean, that's how, we're continuing to grow our business time over time.
Thanks, Noelle. What about you, Silva? Why is marketing important to you?
Thank you for inviting me here today. I'm at a photo shoot with Bogdan Stefanidi, and so that's why everything looks weird, but I'm happy to be with you guys. Why marketing is important to me? Because I know that if I'm not on social media, it means that I don't exist. People cannot know what I'm doing. And sometimes I wouldn't even know what I'm doing if I don't reinforce it in my mind that actually I'm one of the best real estate agents out there, and I'm doing everything for my clients, and they can count on me. This is how I get more business and referrals, because people call me by my social media posts. So I think it is super important.
Great. And what about you, Olga?
So hi, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me here. So for me, Tom Ferry today in his email put it best. What happens when they Google you? What happens when they Google you? What happens when they Facebook you? What happens when they're looking for any kind of credibility for you as an agent? What do you have? That's why marketing is super important. Not only a passive way of getting clients, hopefully, and it does produce results. It puts your brand out there, puts your name out there. It makes you more relatable to them. And it actually makes you trustworthy and real.
Yeah. Perfect. And now I'll go reverse to Olga, staying on that. What is the number one way you like to market yourself right now?
For me, well, I mean, Facebook. Before I start working with you guys, I was thinking about Facebook and Instagram. Didn't do much of either, but I was thinking about those things. But I like to use Instagram. I like to use Facebook, and I love to use video. I feel very comfortable on video. Not perfect, but comfortable on video. And I think that's a way for me to become more relatable, more interesting, and maybe even share some knowledge with my potential buyers and sellers.
Yep, that's great. And what about you, Silva? What's your favorite way to market yourself right now? What are you feeling is the most important?
So I actually am focusing on developing all possible medias, not only Facebook. Facebook is my favorite. However, I need to branch out of it. And I do Instagram. I am now working on TikTok, just like Olga. I'm very comfortable with doing videos. LinkedIn is super important to be touched upon, and also Twitter. And that's pretty much it.
And what about you, Noelle? What's your number one way that you like marketing yourself?
I do social media, but I also do direct marketing. And I do a little bit about everything. But direct mailings and social media are probably my biggest go-tos.
Okay. And then so the mailings, have you done newsletters as well? How have those worked for you?
Great. I mean, the newsletters are fabulous. People really love them. I get comments on them, as we do them. So they're really helpful. It's just another way to touch people, is through that. So it's been helpful.
Okay. And how have we been able to help you with that? And what has handing some of this off allowed you to do?
Well, you guys are absolutely fabulous. So you guys help create all the content and the pictures and put it all together for me. I just give you a quick email of what I need, and in 10 minutes, you guys respond to me with drafts and take over for me. So it's really seamless with you guys. It's absolutely fabulous. It's one thing I don't have to it's not on my plate. Again, I just shoot you a quick email and it's done, and it's great. So you guys are extremely helpful in that aspect of it.
Thank you. What about you, Silva? Have we been able to take by taking some of the marketing load off your plate, have you been able to focus on other revenue generating activities?
Well, I love you guys. I'm so fortunate that I have you there. You're always available to me. Super, super helpful. I love the way you modify everything and custom tailor to my personality. I don't have to even tell you much. I'm super surprised how available you are for young ladies with babies who are also married, and you're always available there to me. Sometimes you specifically serve as a psychologist and BFF. And it's just amazing. I feel like I have a family, like extended family. And we were just talking about Who Not How. This is a book that Bogdan just recommended to me, Who Not How. And this is, let me open it. I just had it here by by Benjamin Hardy and Dr. Benjamin Hardy. So Who Not How. Since I've known you, I don't need to know how to do something. I just need to tell you what I need, and I know that you will be just the one who will do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
And what about you, Will? So you're newer to our Leverage Out team, and I know you and I have had some discovery meetings. So can you talk a little bit about that and how things seem to be going so far, and what it's allowed you to do now and focus on?
Which one of us?
Oh, sorry. I said, oh, sorry. Maybe I cut out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, for me, I think the biggest thing, well, not the biggest thing, one of the things I appreciate most is the peace of mind. I know with you guys, it's going to be consistent. It's going to be branded. It's going to actually give me excitement to see my posts other than worrying about them. How am I going to post them? Then talking myself out of it because the post is not perfect. I know you are handling everything that I would be so nervous about. That would completely impede me having a social media presence. On personal page, I'm okay. When it comes to business page, I double guess myself, I overthink things. And with you guys, it's a conversation. It's like you're taking pieces of information, you're wrapping them with a nice bow, you're posting them for me, and I get to see the results. And I absolutely love that. It's just such a freeing experience for me to have social media, which is a business social media, because that's not what I feel at ease with per se in that way.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And like, guys, so I guess I don't think everyone that's on I'm seeing right now as participant and knows us yet. So hopefully I'll meet some of you guys in the future. But what would you say like your favorite part about working with us is, and if you've run into any, and so customer service is really important to us. So if you guys have run into any issues with us, do you think we've been able to handle those issues well? And do you have an example? And Noel, we can start with you if you want.
Yeah, your customer service is fabulous. We had a little glitch the other day with payment, and we took care of it in 2 seconds. And I knew you were on top of it. I didn't have to worry about it. You guys follow up on top of everything. It just you guys are there. I mean, every time we need you, you're there for us. And without that, it's invaluable, to be honest with you.
Thank you. What about you,
Well,
Silva?
yeah, I would like to say that now that you're asking me this question, I can figure out, and I feel that you two guys are operating at a different level of humanity. You're always with a smile. It doesn't matter what happened. And sometimes I'm not going to hide it. Sometimes I get upset, but the way you with something really stupid, okay? Because my life is on fire. So all of a sudden, just when I hear your smile and the way how you approach it, the problem disappears. It's not a problem anymore. And I know that it is going to be fixed and I feel happy and life goes on. I mean, it's just awesome, impeccable.
Thank you.
We all need to learn from you. I don't know what you're drinking.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of wine, because that sounds like a good way to be. If the wine makes you that happy, then I need more wine in my life.
Wine is good.
And for me, an example of that would be, so we start working together this month. And one of my first posts on Facebook, I guess Facebook locked you out. And I had no idea until the next morning that the post didn't go out. But when I was locked out, I texted you and I said, hey, I'm locked out. Here's a new login. You're like, okay. Unfortunately, it didn't go out yesterday, but let me handle it right now. Seamless, easy, no stress, no, where'd you go? You know, Olga, why didn't you unlock it? It was just, okay, let's go with it. We have a post ready. Let's post it. It's done. Move on.
Thank you. And then guys, one thing that I know, so I have one more thing. So I know Silva mentioned earlier the just bespoke marketing, because we do tend to do things based on getting to know you guys and the look and style that you like in your personalities and pulling things together that way. So you really have your own presence and brand, especially on social media or in mailings. Is that something that's important to you guys? Is having that individuality important, or if we didn't have that and it was just a standard template, how do you feel about that? Olga, we'll start with you this time. We'll go the
How do I feel about that? I think it's priceless. I feel and think and know what you guys offer allows me to tap into not only who I am as a person, but who I want to be as a business person. It also allows me to kind of navigate the chapters of that business that I would like to be stronger in. Would that be doing events? Would that be doing more speaking opportunities? Out of our conversations, out of what you provide, and out of you listening to me, it allows me to structure my life differently in my business. And it gives me much more freedom in that too.
Thank you.
So thank you for that.
Thank you. What about you, Silva?
Well, I have no idea. How do you know which is my favorite color? But I would really be super upset if you don't use it and you use something else that, like, for example, I don't like. So, I mean, we're always in sync with you guys. And if there is an issue, I want to give you so much credit that to your previous question, I wanted to add for you, you're just taking whatever is out there and looking for solution. You're not getting defensive. I feel comfortable saying you when something is not up to my liking, and you're just looking for solution and you're just doing it. I mean, there is no drama, there is no tension. This is priceless.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. What about you, Noel?
I think that making it tailored to each of us is important. I mean, there's a million of us real estate agents out there, and making it custom to us and special to us, and really reflecting who we are and our personalities. That's really like half the battle, to stand out from the rest. And you really help us do that. And knowing us so well, you're able to help us do that better than we can even do it ourselves.
Awesome.
Can I say one more thing? I actually feel very fortunate to have you there, because I am confident to say to my clients that I have a team. Okay, that I have a team. So you are actually making me feel like I do have a team, because I do have a team, right?
You do have a team. Yep. And that's
so
what
this,
we're here.
Yeah,
this is
that's
very
100%
important.
true.
And yeah, it brings more value to the table. It saves time. It saves money, if you wish, because I'm opening my time to do what I'm good at, because you're going to do what I don't need to spend my time to learn or to be, and then I can go to the next client. So that's how you're actually making me more money. I'm paying you money for you to make me more money. So that's actually how it works.
I love that. You guys are the best. So does anyone have questions for the panelists? Because I know I'm getting can we see examples? Can we see examples? I'm getting it in the chat and I'm getting it in messages as well. So does anybody have questions for the panelists before I pull up some examples? Nope. Seems quiet. Ladies, thank you so much. You're the best. I really appreciate you coming out and chatting with us today. And I'm feel it's a pleasure to be in business with all of you. You're all amazing, and I love watching your businesses grow.
If I may say
Thank
one
you.
thing,
Thank you.
it's all girls today, but you are a powerful marketer. She's
Yeah.
loving, she's caring, but she also kicks ass. So thank you. Thank you for doing
Thank you. Thank you. You
We
guys
couldn't
are the
live
best.
without you guys.
Thank you. You guys are the best. So I'm gonna switch into examples. I actually have an example from each of you, and then some others as well. And you guys might see some other things in here that you like. So I'm gonna get into screen share mode. So bear with me for 1 second. I'm gonna grab my desktop. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me switch into this. So guys, I threw today just into PowerPoint to make it really easy, some examples of some of the work that we've done. I have a couple, so I'm not going to keep you here all day. So you're going to see some flyers, which is this first page. So we do customized flyers. Again, we try and kind of make it suited to our clientele and their personalities and what they're looking for and the property they're marketing to. We also try and stay consistent with colors. So some agents like the reds and the grays, some agents like the blacks, some agents like blue. So we do try and get to know you and, like I said, your personality. So these are just two of the flyers. I think I see Dee on here. One of these was for Dee, for her listing in Newtown. And then one of these was actually like a say what type of thing, advertising an open house. So these are the types of flyers we can do. I have been getting a lot of people saying, why flyers? Like, I mean, I don't understand why we're still doing flyers, but just know that these can actually be embedded into emails. So you're still able to send them out. And I'm sure you guys all get those emails from agents and brokerages saying price reduction, new listing. So you guys have the ability to do that as well. And all you need to do is choose the medium in which you want that to be distributed. This next example I have for you guys is actually, I got permission from the agent as well to share this. It's a really cool listing. I would say go check it out. It's a trifold brochure that we actually did. So this right here is the front of the brochure, and this is the inside. This is a really huge listing. If you look on the MLS, and they did want in-house marketing materials to leave behind. So this is the type of work that we can do. Again, this was more of a luxury property, and the conversations we were having is that they were looking for some, like, you know, a car entering a beautiful piece of property and then highlighting some of the images and the fact that the lot can be subdivided. So this, again, we can do like trifold brochures, door hangers, all of that. On the next slide, we have another flyer. We do bios. So we have some bios. This was a bio flyer.
You have to go around because she's down there.
Oh.
We do have a bio flyer for Sky that we did. We've also done one for other people as well. They seem to be a hit if you're looking for something to just drop into your listing presentation, or if you're looking for something to be able to send to clients. We do like customized brochures. Again, none of them look the same. And then I actually have one of the cards. I didn't put the back on, but with the front of one of the cards that Noelle was talking about. So again, Noelle has her logo. So we try and build the colors around her logo, knowing what she's looking for and keeping it sleek and simple. And then I actually have for you guys, for an example, so we have one of Silva's social media templates and one of Olga's as well. So for Silva, it's the sold, and we tried to really encompass her personality. I actually did this for fun, the sold that way. And she was like, I love it. We started out with something a little bit more traditional. So that's one of Silva's social media templates. We also have just listeds, etc., under contracts for her. And then for Olga, she talked to me a little bit about the colors that she liked, and we obviously made sure the team logo's in there. And we wanted to not do your traditional, hey, there's a blue screen Zillow review or something. We actually wanted to put a little bit of real estate behind it, use her colors, and make it a little bit more fun. So because clients say it best, like your raving fan type of thing. So these are just some examples. We have hundreds of pieces. So basically any marketing items that you guys want created, I am happy to sit down and talk to you and brainstorm with you and figure it out. Cause like, I think you heard on the panel, there's hundreds of agents out there. So it's nice to have these customized templates that are specific to your brand. So they're a little bit more memorable, not like some of the stock standards. So everyone has the same post on the same day with a different picture. So that's that. And then I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to show you one more thing. I just want to get it opened up on my computer. It's just a short social media thing that we started offering recently. We tested it out. Will you guys let me know if you can't hear the sound on it, just to be safe, but this is something that we actually did for social media and for sharing. Let me just stop that so you guys don't get bombarded with the audio anymore. So that's just a quick sneak peek of something we've recently started doing with our social media as well for people that have luxury properties. We all know that we can get the videos, the drone videos, that we can get Matterport, and that we can get ImmoViewer and other companies to actually go in and create picture slides, but some of it's getting the messages and the stories out there as well. So I don't know if, I'm sure all of you that were watching saw the image, the storytelling throughout it as well. And we personally felt that was important. So that's it. We'll open up for questions, comments at this time. Okay. All right. So it doesn't, I mean, I think it looked like someone was answering some of them while we were going.
Jackie, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you share with us what you mentioned, or I think it was Silver, someone mentioned about social media. What do you do for those in terms of services?
Yep.
And yeah, thank you.
So we have a couple different levels. We do have the per post packages, which you kind of sit down, it's like just listed, just sold, under contracts as they're coming in. We also have monthly plans, which gives you a little bit more of a discount. So you'll get X amount of posts a month, and it's beyond just your just listeds and just sold. It's actually getting to know your personality and making sure we're using we'll call it the ideal social recipe of a little bit of personal, some client reviews, virtual open houses or advertisements for open houses that you're doing. We're kind of mixing business and personal together so people get to know your personality, because we think that that's important as well. Like, it's great that we want people to see the business you're doing, and then we also have that as well. And then we were going to actually share it today, but we're having a couple changes made. We will be making an announcement on another social media service / product we'll be offering probably within the next couple weeks. And it's all bespoke. So like the monthly stuff, like some people want 4 a month, some people want 8 a month, some people want 12 a month. So it's really tailored to you and your needs. And then you just get the adjusted pricing as part of it. Did I answer your question, Lydia?
Yes, thank you so much.
No problem.
Do you have like a price list that you give out?
Yeah, we can absolutely share that. And also I should say that within that's where these custom templates are part of that. And then for those of you that do use our listing coordination service, you actually get a social piece or a flyer as part of that. It's included as part of the service. But we do have for those of you that are interested, if you want to drop your email into the chat, I can send you some updated marketing material with pricing. Anything else? No? Well, I just want to say thank you again to our amazing panelists. You guys are the best. And then I hope I get to work with all of the rest of you at some point in the near future. And even if you just want to set up a time to talk through, have a virtual coffee, talk about our services more. And I would love to hear more about all of you. That would be amazing. So just again, reach out. I'll put our email address into the box as well, just so you guys have it. And then I'm also going to put my phone number. You can call or text me. So I just dropped mine in there as well. So thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm going to wait because I still see emails dropping in there. But again, please don't hesitate to reach out. And then Rick, did you want to add anything or did you want to close out?
Hey, Jackie?
Yeah.
For those who are not quite familiar with the entire process, I just wanted to mention that once Bogdan is done with these pictures and 3Ds and flooring plans, he's emailing them to you and you're uploading them.
Yep.
You're uploading also pretty much everything. I mean, I don't really need to do anything. This is for the practical part of the work with you.
Thanks, Silva.
Thank you. Yep.
Thank you. And thank you to my amazing panelists. We love you guys. Okay.
Thank you.
All
And
right,
my
guys.
last thoughts, Jack even set up my, Facebook page because it's not business page, and my Instagram, Facebook page, and whatever page I needed to set up because I had like 5 of different pages, and she just combined it into 2 sources, business related, simple, and she did it all.
Thanks,
So
Silva.
thank you, everybody.
Yeah, guys, for those of you that need help setting up social media pages, we do that, like she said. So we are happy to help you guys out with that. So all of you that gave me your email, I'm looking forward to talking to you. And again, for those of you that just want to chat, don't hesitate to reach out. I always like making new friends in the offices. And again, thank you to my panelists. You guys are the best. Happy Wednesday, guys. Bye.